What's going on, boys and girls? Welcome back. Another video. I actually think I'm going to record a lot today. Got a bit of a busier Arvo. But I think in the evening there might be a few extra videos in there because tomorrow's interrupted. And I could just play FIFA all day, but I'm so close. I'm so close to being able to just hop on and stream FIFA, but we're not. What's going on here? What are you lot doing? What are you lot doing? What are you lot? You're ripping a dart and you got a coffee. Congratulations. Alright, well, let's do this. Back on the taxi job, boys and girls, once more. Technically 2 videos for 5 today. But then if I did 5 tomorrow and then, like I said, on Friday, it would be difficult to do so. But I look, might as well just do it. Because Saturday is the granny, and I want to play FIFA and stream FIFA after the granny. And yeah, and then, well, the crazy thing is, so I've got like still like 3 weeks ish, like 2 weeks until Battlefield comes out. And then we've got like a month with Battlefield and FIFA and.
Taxi. Hello.
How are you?
Okay, let's go.
I'm just double check they get in, you feel what I'm saying. I feel like I want to actually, I keep going first person and then I keep forgetting what I'm doing, but I try and go first person and see if I actually press the button with my hand, because that's...
What are you doing?
What are you doing? You know what I mean? That's all the questions you're asking. Like, sometimes you're asking the wrong questions. Yeah. I don't know.
Watch my space.
It's good. It's good. It's great. But yeah, a whole lot's happening, boys and girls. A whole lot's happening. A whole lot's happening. I'm gonna buy a car. It's crazy. Cause I don't know if I bought one yet.
Damn it.
Like borrow one else, if you know what I'm saying. But yeah, I'm gonna buy a car. I think. I feel like that's gonna be a necessary thing to do. You're gonna buy a vehicle. IRL. Which will be a bit of fun. I think I'm gonna buy a Hilux, get a Ute, which is pretty cool.
Oh no!
Oh no! Oh no! It's so sad. Oh, it's very sad. This is a cool bit of the map. I like this bit. I like this bit of the map. Pardon me. Up we go. Took 99 and told that Astro World to relocate. And it ain't a mosh pit if ain't no injuries.
Good news, I'm pregnant.
Good news, I'm what? Hey, chat, do you reckon I'm pregnant?
Thank you so much.
I'm starting to think it's twins. I'm a big boy. I reckon I got triplets down there. Hey, you can be right there. Wait, I actually don't know where the customer is. I had to get out of here because the map breaks in here. I forgot. What the hell just happened? This is the hotel, isn't it? Not my favorite parts of the map. But yeah, I reckon I'm birthing triplets. No lie. So everyone type congratulations in the chat, in the comments. It's pretty much confirmed, to be honest. And then they no marsh pit if ain't no injuries.
Taxi, please.
Taxi, yes. Hi. Get in.
Okay, drive careful.
Why would I drive careful, dude? Why would I drive careful, twin?
Shitbird.
Bro, swag's the go, bro. Oh, la, la. That boy graded. I'm trying to work out, like, if I could collab with what creators who changed my content and inspired me and I enjoyed them the most, which creators I would want to collab with in the future. It's a hard list. It's a hard list. There's a lot of ones that you guys wouldn't have wouldn't expect. That I want to do one day on this channel. Like, it's crazy. Like, you know, obviously I feel like you say what creators we want to collab with, and people will go like, you know, the big ones like Mr. Beast, Preston, you know, and people look for like real big collabs. But like, I mean, look, the biggest collab I would want would either be classified as Laserbeam or Kai, or Landon or Kai. Would be the biggest one that I want in my career. Because those guys are just so influential on me. Like, it's crazy. Like, I grew up watching Landon. And just over the last few years with having Kai around in the content space has been the best thing that's probably ever happened to content. To be honest. Because it makes it harder for the smaller creators. But it gives you something better to look up to, and then a bloke that's just so good at it is your, like, because the thing is, like, that's obviously, for a lot of people, that's also your competition. But it's only a good thing because you're competing against the best. You feel what I'm saying? Oh my god.
Are you crazy?
I'm not crazy. It ran out in front of me. I tried not to hit it, dude. I tried not to hit it. Oh my god, this is bad. But yeah, I hate it when people say Kai's the problem for small creators, and you know, I hate it when anyone says anything bad about Kai, because I feel like one thing I've noticed, because I'm a big viewer of Kai's, one thing I noticed with Kai, unfortunately, that happens a lot, if he gets himself in any controversy or someone accuses him of something random, he actually isn't very good at explaining the situation. Because it was like, there was one situation where XQC, obviously it was the whole viewbotting thing. Viewbotting's a touchy subject. I don't think it makes sense to say Kai Cenat is a viewbotter. With my unbiased hat from being a massive Kai fan. I just don't think it. I don't think he could be. He's a too big a name, so you get mad that he's got 100,000 of, you know, on just a desktop stream day, 50,000 people watching him, and you're saying, oh yeah, they're viewbotting. I don't think that makes sense because... Oh, I forgot to do it. You look it up, right? Like, look up Kai right now. On YouTube, on Twitch, like on Twitch, obviously, and social media. He's a very big name. He's a bigger name than, you know, pretty much any content creator of all time. Maybe Speed would be classified as bigger. I mean, for me, it's crazy to say that. Obviously, a lot of people are going to say Speed is the best. But yeah, I feel like this is a whole video that I want to talk about one day.
Oh my god!
I think it's going to be a great piece of content when it comes to, in a GTA, like obviously I relate it back to GTA, but like I do like a video where I talk about who I think the best streamer is, go down with facts,
What's this?
and then come out with it and say, these are the facts, this is who I think is going to have a better influence on GTA as well. I think it'll be a really cool video, I'm not gonna lie. But like, look up Kai and you'll realize the sheer amount of influence the bloke has. And then you say he's viewbotting. I mean, look, I'm not going to deny that I think someone like Rakai could very well be viewbotting under Kai's influence of, you know, bigger numbers always help. Because I also think Rakai is going to be, has the chance to be bigger than Kai, and he's got the whole world at his hands. And that's the crazy thing for watching Rakai, is like he's got the whole world at the palm of his hand with already a platform at the age of, what, 16, 17. And I think you listen to Rakai talk and he understands the significance of that. But the thing is, like, I don't know if Rakai is streaming to 50,000 people yet. So the numbers, I mean, yeah, unfortunately viewbotting is a lot bigger. Obviously a lot of the FaZe guys do. That's just undeniable. I've literally got screenshots from viewer accounts. It's literally undeniable. It's a lot worse than I thought it was. People I mean, obviously, so back in the day, view botting was actually just a smart strategy. Because, like, you talk about it, like, the Rice Gum started his career on Twitch. And he talked about how, you know, the way he built up his first audience for YouTube was that he'd pick a game category that he enjoyed playing, but there wasn't many viewers, and then he'd have like viewbot like 100 viewers that would bring everyone to the top category of that game, and then eventually he'd phase out the viewbotting so the audience would half, and then that's what supposedly got him banned on Twitch, because back then viewbotting's too out of hand now. So if Twitch went say they weren't banned, Ronaldo or whatever, like Stable Ronaldo, that's going to be bad for the platform, because he's one of the bigger creators on the platform. So, you know, obviously two bigger creators are making themselves seem even bigger than they are sometimes. But I think it's, and that's my logic as well, is that it all came from Kai. It all came from Kai's numbers. So you say the bloke viewbots doesn't even make sense. You say, because it all comes from his numbers. People viewbot because of Kai to try and compete with him. It doesn't even make sense. I mean, I'd be absolutely gutted. I'd be devastated if we found out Kai viewbotted. Like, let's say one day in Mathiathon when the viewers aren't at 100k. I mean, he's not viewbotting in Mathiathon. Let's be completely honest with ourselves here. We know he's not. It's probably more on like a desktop stream or something they're saying that he did. But look, people are mad. And that's the big thing when I talk about Kai doesn't really know how to defend himself sometimes. Is I think it's ADHD where your mind travels, and I have it as well, where I can't describe exactly what I want to say. It's like neurodivergent stuff, and you can't 100% say what you want to say. So Kai gets himself in urgency with in issues with XQC. He responded with, "You're dick eating," and then that doesn't actually explain anything. But in terms of XQC,
Thank you.
for myself, me personally, I don't even think it makes sense for that bloke to have 20,000 viewers now. And it did back then, but like now he supposedly streams to 20,000 viewers, and I think he's trying to put the blame on someone else, because I reckon he's doing something crazy. I reckon he's doing something crazy. I mean, I've never been an XQC viewer. I used to watch a bit of PewDiePie. And I'm going to say this as well in terms of controversy that got Kai into controversy. I used to watch a bit of PewDiePie, and he actually made like the way YouTube works as a whole. Like, that's because of one bloke. And obviously, you know, like, but I watched the end of PewDiePie, you know, in terms of his prime. I didn't watch, like, you know, I was around the time they were trying to hit 100 bill. I wasn't there before all that. I was watching a guy called Zach Scott Games. At that time, but you know, when he said that PewDiePie, you know, he didn't watch him, I 100% get that, because I didn't watch him as much, but I also understand that he changed the game a lot. And I also think everyone's entitled to an opinion if people get offended by, you know, how much people worship PewDiePie, and that's completely fine. Yeah, I worship in the way that he created the game, but I'm not going to say nowadays his content's that good. You know what I mean? Yeah, I know. This will be the last one. Obviously, I talked a little bit longer about, yeah.
Hey, Dotsy.
View, like, talked everything about streaming and stuff.
Hello. You can drive now.
I think that's the big thing with streaming these days is the fakers make the real ones seem like fakers as well. And I think it's, you know, for me, like, one thing is, though, that Kai does, because I'm sure he's his friends, is that he goes out and will say that people aren't viewbotting or whatever. I think, I'm not actually sure. He might not have done that. He might only say he didn't. But that's what I'm saying. Like, you just got to say you don't, because people are quick to jump on you. And I mean, there's a lot of people, the critics though. Like, the thing is, the people that don't get inspired by Kai probably hate him and get mad that he's really good. and they'll try and find a reason to make things and obviously build these narratives. And they use a narrative on someone that someone else has got. So that's the big thing for me, is like they use the narrative on, let's say, that they've got for like Lacey or something, and they try and flip it around and put it on Kai because, oh, Lacey's doing it, Kai must be doing it. But reality is Lacey's doing it to try and keep up with the bloke. I mean, obviously that's not even confirmed, because when the viewership dipped, it dipped on Platboy Max massively. Like, I've got the screenshot, like, wow, that was depressing. He had 4,000 viewers on the In the Booth series, which is insane. That versus like 30,000, 40,000 that it would show. And yeah, I mean, the big thing that I talk about is you read body language. The body language from someone like Kai, when we talk about viewers, doesn't seem too suspicious to me. But there's a lot of streamers out there that go ahead and talk about viewership, like when a guest asks how many people watching. Yeah. A bit different body language. To be fair though, like I think sometimes it's ADHD, but like sometimes it's panic.
Jesus Christ!
Yeah, you're alright, buddy. But yeah, a bit of an extra long video because we had a great discussion there. But yeah, let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below, boys and girls, because it's an interesting topic for sure.
Insane!
But yeah,
Thank you.
you're welcome. Anyway, boys and girls, I'm going to call it there because we got nothing more to do, and I'm going to continue with another video straight after this one, so be sure to keep it up, or keep notifications on, make sure to watch all the videos, and thank you so much for watching, boys and girls. Come back next time for more. I'll see you then. Goodbye.